we turn left here and then we take the next on the left.
Okay. Okay. Hello and welcome to Lost in South Oz. I'm Bridget.
I'm Julie.
And guess what?
We're at Keswick.
And we're doing a driving video.
It's not good weather for a bike ride.
No. So we thought we'd do a driving video. And where are we going from here?
Next on the left, Everard Avenue. Then we're heading to the Southern Motorway, I think they call it.
Okay. Next on the left here?
Next on the left,
This
yeah.
one here?
Everard.
Oh, I can't see it. It just, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Hold that one up, please.
Yeah, so it's been a while since we've done a driving video.
Yeah, when you run out of road, turn left.
And hello to everyone, and a special thank you to our subscribers. Please do subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to our videos.
And please jog in front of the cement mixer.
Yeah, look, subscribing to our videos helps us because it helps, and share our videos. It helps us because it brings attention to our video. It says thank you to us. And
okay. Left up here.
oh, there's my transformers. Left up the top here.
Left up the top here.
And you know, watch our videos in full if you can, and share and like if you can as well. I know I don't say that enough, but sharing our videos helps bring it up.
It does help us.
It helps because it says to Mr. YouTube that people are interacting with our videos. Anyway.
Now, where we want to go, there's a big intersection up here.
We're going left or right?
That way.
Are we veering right or are we turning right?
Well, it's right. It's sort of a right-hand turn.
But everyone wants to walk in front of the vehicles here, so we're veering to the right even though we're not turning right, okay?
It's just an angle.
We're going left eventually? So maybe be in the centre lane or?
Oh,
it's a little bit complicated here, isn't it?
No, actually going right eventually.
Oh, okay, then I'll stay here.
Yeah, staying here's fine.
It's going through the city when I first moved here. Oh my.
Yeah, and it hasn't changed much since.
And trust me, Google Maps does not help. I used to think that driving through Canberra used to lead me to destruction.
Canberra just drives you in circles, literally.
But yeah, well, Canberra, yeah, they've got a lot of roundabouts. They're very famous for that, aren't they?
Yeah, they have a lot of circuits in Canberra.
I don't know what it's like these days, but I remember driving in there when I was young.
That's where we need to be.
Well,
yeah, that's what I mean. It's really hard to.
It's really hard to know. We'll just take the next to the right and see if we can appear up there. I think now we're heading straight into the city.
But
and with all this roadworks and later do U-turns anymore.
We're coming in on an angle bridge. It's hard to say.
And they're all going in.
We need to go that way.
That's all right.
I'm sorry.
I could have gone right there, but it's been quite stressful. Today's Saturday, and we're in the city. Wow, I think you've taken us straight into the centre.
No, I haven't taken us straight in. We're going to go down South Terrace.
We'll go down South Terrace
that way.
And we've got to be careful about speed limits here because the speed limits change all the time. So we're going to go right here. Stay on the right on the left-hand lane because we might have to turn off this one.
Yeah, this is it. And you get streets in Adelaide, they come in like on the diagonal, and so it's difficult to. You're not doing a left or a right turn. You're doing a diagonal bend.
I can't show them, but on our left over there is the cemetery.
Yeah, that's West Terrace Cemetery. It is
huge, and I'm sure if you can catch it on the left-hand side of the screen.
Yeah, where those trees are on the left. There, where my finger's pointing. There.
And and surrounding Adelaide is a lot of parkland. I think we'll be going, and I guess if I remember rightfully, is the O-Bahn under us at the moment?
No, the O-Bahn's that way, straight ahead of us, at the other side of the
So do we ever go, at this point, are we going across the O-Bahn at some point to get over to
No,
where we're
we
going?
won't be. We won't be.
Oh, okay, because I thought the O-Bahn was on the...
We're coming in at the southwest corner of the CBD. The O-Bahn comes in at the northeast corner.
And if you're not aware of what the O-Bahn is, it's basically a concrete track system that these buses that run around Adelaide are on.
Yep.
And they have little wheels that come out that keep them in the concrete tracks.
So the driver doesn't have to steer. The guide wheels.
A bit like a train.
It's a bit. It works like a train in that respect.
And I guess the O-Bahn idea, was that from Germany? Bahn means
I think
motorway.
it was a German idea. Yeah.
It's like the Autobahn.
Yeah.
You know, like Bahn is like the big expressway.
Anything that's Bahn at the end of it originated in Germany, probably.
But yeah, the system's been in since the 80s at some point, hasn't it? 80 something.
It's been in a little while here. It hasn't been adopted
There you go.
elsewhere.
We're
in
going
Australia.
straight across.
We're going straight across. Yep.
And yeah, we didn't even get a chance through there, did we?
No, that's normal.
Which is normal. Like I said, in Adelaide, the weekends are, what can I say? If you think bumper to bumper traffic on the way to work is incredible, Saturdays probably take the cake. What you have is a mass of people that want to, get on with things. They want to enjoy their days, and they on the way to work, bumper to bumper. People don't give a damn about the road rules. They just,
Look, put it in perspective, Sydney's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Our problem is we got used to navigating Sydney. We knew where things were when it came to driving the car.
Yeah, good.
Here, we're still getting the hang of it.
Yeah, and on Saturdays you tend to get a mix of people. The people that are working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
Yep.
And they're out going to soccer matches and whatever. I don't know, football.
Who knows what?
And they just want to get to where they're going.
Yeah.
And I guess growing up in Sydney and driving in Sydney, I saw a lot of road rage, and road rage has, we talk about violence, road rage has different forms. Here it's just, I don't know, people just cut each other off, and you still get a bit of anger and a bit of violence, but it's more, as they say, passive aggressive. I'm hoping at some point I get to go, because this car is not liking. It's very warm today. I don't know. I'm sorry if we're a bit all over the place, but when we get to where we're going, I'm hoping you're going to enjoy this.
And Bridge got a bit stir crazy, so she's being at home for 2 days, so she's still getting over that.
I like
I'm
exploring.
still, ever since, it feels like since I got out of bed this morning, I've been buzz, so I'm still trying to get my head to stop spinning.
I like exploring.
Yeah.
I really do. And, in the end, I mean, doing a driving video is basically exploring by car.
Basically, yeah.
Truck, car, whatever. And yeah, they're very strict about the speed limits through Adelaide City if you're driving. It doesn't mean, first in, best dressed here. They have cameras.
Now we're going to be turning a right off here.
So you need me to get into the right-hand lane when I can?
Yeah, yes please.
She usually tells me to go right once I've stopped the car and I can't get across and there's 30 cars in the right-hand lane. And we end up, like most people.
Rich, do we want to have a screaming match on film?
No, we don't.
Usually Bridge and I navigating, we end up having a screaming match.
And this is Moffat Street. Okay, so I'm going to try and get into the other lane, but I'm telling you right now, they're not going to let me in. Well, hopefully. I'll try and get.
We're currently going along South Terrace, which is the road that runs along the southern boundary of the CBD, Central Business District. On our right is the South Parklands, and you've got similar parklands to the west, the east and the north of the CBD. now.
We're going right here or not?
No, not here. Next one, Glen Osmond. We don't want to turn right into Unley. Glen Osmond goes off at a diagonal.
Went over the tramway tracks.
Yep.
It's quite warm in here.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Do we need to wind the... Oh, no.
I'd open the windows, but then you just go, oh, hopefully it won't be too much noise. This is a hospital here?
That is I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I don't usually come down this way.
Oh, yeah, we've been here before, but we just don't drive through the CBD very often.
Okay, we want a right-hand turn here?
And we don't want that one.
Okay.
We go across this intersection.
Oh, what is that old pub? It's not a pub anymore.
See where those cars going diagonally there?
Oh, that's where we usually come into Adelaide.
Want to head
that's
over
how
there.
we usually come through.
Yep.
And I usually get caught in the right-hand turning lane and end up back into the city, don't I?
Yeah.
All right, so it's a bit all over the place today because we came in via, was it north?
We came in via the Northern Connector, then down South Road, and wound up at Keswick, got some petrol, and then we started filming from Keswick, and then we had, which is on the west side of the CBD, and then we had to find our way into where we are now.
Yeah. Like I said, growing up in Sydney most of our lives and being in Sydney most of our lives, we had to relearn how to get round.
Yeah. And look, Google Maps is good.
Except it's very common for taking us the wrong way down a one-way street.
Yeah, well, it's been known to do
showing
that,
it's
but
a
I've been
sealed-
known to do that too. I'm not much better.
And showing us that it's a sealed road when it's not.
And what Google has generally avoided is a lot of screaming matches between bridge and line.
Sometimes we just turn Google Maps on and that's it.
Yeah. Now, straight ahead, Adelaide Hills.
Okay, so I don't have to turn off this one at all?
No, you don't. If I remember rightly, this runs straight in to the expressway.
It's a 60 zone through here. But this is the parkland that we're going through on the edge of Adelaide. It's really thick edge. It's really a big chunk, as you can see.
Yeah, we're going diagonally through the South Parklands.
Yeah.
On either side. It's really like New York has its Central Park, Sydney has its Hyde Park. Adelaide CBD is just totally surrounded by green space, parklands.
Yeah, and the other thing is that although it seems very overcast, like it's threatening to rain, it's humid, and they're saying it's not going to rain. I'll turn my lights on. So you sure just keep going straight?
Yeah, just keep going straight. Yeah, this runs straight into the motorway.
Glen
bridge.
Osmond, there we go, Murray Bridge.
Yeah, follow those signs.
Melbourne.
Follow those signs. If you end up in Melbourne, you've gone too far.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes some of these laneways here, they try to turn you off too, and you stick in these lanes.
One day many decades ago, me and my then partner were working out what we wanted to do for the day. We started off thinking about Manly, and we actually did that night end up in Melbourne. So
oh look, I remember living in
known to
Sydney,
happen.
and we drove to Melbourne for a hamburger. It was a nice hamburger.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a nice hamburger. Back in the day when my diet was just hamburgers and meat pies.
Yep.
I think it's varied a little bit since then.
Straight ahead of us is the Adelaide Hills.
Yeah, and that's what you can see in those. You see in the distance all those houses going up the hills. That's what we're going up. The speed limit through here is 60, but yeah, like I said, it's Saturday mornings are usually bumper to bumper, and you've got parked cars, believe it or not, and cars try to occupy the same lanes. The driving cars, they even when you've got, it's really strange because they park on cycleways and they're only part-time, and people just drive in these lanes and there's cars parked in it, and it's just the way it's done
really
here.
Strange.
I don't know if it's strange. I think they've been doing that for, it's just the way things have been. It's just the way things are, like. they've been doing it this way for a long time. It's, you know, in the end, we're the ones that are the outsiders. We're the ones that haven't learnt the system, and we're slowly learning it.
Or to quote Indiana Jones in the one before Crystal Skulls, everyone's lost but me.
Or when in Rome.
Well, that too.
It doesn't mean I should be passive aggressive, does it?
I don't know. I've been told I'm passive aggressive.
Yeah. Anyway, where are we now?
Currently, Frueville.
Never heard of Frueville.
Yeah, nor had I until I saw it on the map here, but it's looking like just come through Eastwood, going into Frueville. I wonder if Frueville's a suburb or just a locality.
My fans just came on. And this is a Crewman, which is basically a twin cab ute version of a Commodore. And they've got a really big radiator with a couple of huge fans at the front, thermo fans. And they can be noisy.
Yeah, we're going along the boundary of Frueville. Frueville's a little triangular suburb, literally.
Hey, blinking, you gone through it, right?
Glen Osmond Road is the hypotenuse of the triangle. And
Now you're using fancy words.
Well, I don't know what else to call it. I did mathematics at uni. Flemington Street is one side and Cunningham Street is the other side.
Well, that person couldn't wait for them to turn right, so they got out of there.
Picture two triangles. So picture a triangle, and we're on the diagonal.
I'm going to get round this car. Wait up, don't run into me.
If you want to look up what hypotenuse is, it's HYPOTENUSE.
Let's just focus on this.
We make conversation.
Oh,
bridge.
okay. You're now spelling hypotenuse to people.
Yeah, if you anybody
We're going
wants
straight
to,
up here, we're continuing
yeah, we're going
through?
straight up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if anybody wanted to look it up, they needed to know how to spell it.
I'm sure they've got Google, Julie.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to look it up on Google, you've got to know how to spell it.
There's this big pig on the roof. When this truck leaves, you'll be able to see it. There's this huge pig sitting on the roof.
Okay.
Well, not huge, but...
making a pork of himself.
A pork of himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hamming it up.
And a lot of the service stations here are OTRs. So it's like a lot of service stations like join the franchise.
But then you get OTRs that are not service stations.
They're BOBLOVs.
Mm.
It's an expensive way to fill the tank, I'd say.
Well, I don't know, does the car run on scotch?
Yeah, I can just think of putting 100 litres of scotch in the.
Would it actually work for the engine?
I reckon it cough and sputter a bit with the. It's not pure alcohol.
Oh,
So if you look
okay.
on the roof up here, there you see there's a big pig on the
Oh,
roof.
yeah, on
Yeah.
the peak of the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, hamming it up. Okay.
Hopefully we'll get to some open road pretty soon. Okay. Well,
Yeah, we're not too far off open road, or relatively open road. But what we are going to do is we're going to go through one of the rare things in Adelaide called a tunnel.
yeah, it should be nice.
Being built on a plain, Adelaide has never had much call for tunnels.
And we haven't driven out this way and filmed it. And we thought,
No, we haven't
This
filmed
would
it,
be-
have we?
and these grass fences you're seeing on the left or in front of houses.
Yeah.
When I was a kid and we came here, most of the fences were grass. And then you've had a lot of, I guess, idiots that went round and torched them, and torched people's fences. So there's a lot of fences you'll see. There's some
Absolutely.
leftover remnants from them.
They went out of fashion a little bit as a
Well,
result.
when I came here, it was in the 80s. And in the 80s, it was a bit of a thing.
Hand up everybody who doesn't remember the 80s
See the grass fence?
because they weren't born yet.
Yeah. Well, actually, a lot of our viewers, from what YouTube keeps telling me, are we going left here or straight through?
No, we're going straight through.
A lot of our viewers keep telling me that, a lot of YouTube keeps telling us that a lot of my viewers are 65 plus. So if you're not 65 plus, maybe you need to put in the chat, I'm not 65 plus and I watched this video.
Yeah, that's a thought.
Because YouTube keeps telling me that everyone is 65 plus.
Yeah.
That's the stats.
Why that's the case, we're only speculating on.
No, that's what YouTube tells me on the stats.
That's what YouTube says, but why we're reaching that age group, Bridge and I can only speculate on.
I wake up every morning and it's a new day. Okay, I think we're going up through the cutting now, aren't we?
Yeah, we're on the motorway out of Adelaide toward Melbourne.
Yep, and this is where your 6 cylinders and V8s probably got their legs. I know the little micro struggles. And this is a boom gate, like a toll gate system here. The old toll gate from
1841, yeah. Sorry.
Because a lot of the roads here used to have tolls on them. Okay, 100 zone. And so to go everywhere around Adelaide, you used to pay a toll to pay for the construction of the highway.
And that toll house, 1841, is only 5 years after the European settlement of South Australia. That's to put 1841 into perspective.
Yeah, and we were looking up something earlier about a video we'd done, and it kept saying 1859, and we found out that the jetty was built originally in 1839.
Yeah, the jetty that the ruins of today was built 1858 or thereabouts.
Yeah, but
its predecessor was 1839.
Yeah, and like Federation was, what was it? 18?
No, European settlement here was 1836. Federation of Australia was 1901. Yeah, 1901. And Sydney was founded by Europeans in 1788.
Get out of there.
That's to put it all in perspective.
I need to go, bud. Get out of his way. They've got cameras all through here, and the problem is you do 1 kilometre over the speed limit and you're gone. There's cameras to my right, and that's, pretty frightening, trying to get up here and keep to between 90 and 100, and and then you don't look at your speedo and all of a sudden, wow, I'm over 100. Booked. So you're continually on and off your throttle going up through this cutting. It's beautiful, and I guess it's a nice thing to do on one of those overcast days.
Yeah. Well, it stops Bridge from.
And here's these tunnels.
Tearing the walls down at home.
Here's these tunnels.
This is the Heysen Tunnels.
Heysen Tunnels,
named after a local essay artist.
Yeah, actually, Heysen was on the
Heysen Trail.
On the Heysen Trail.
Yeah, they named a walking trail after them as well.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head much about it, about him. Heysen, if you want to do a Google search. Heysen and artist.
Back to 100 kilometres an hour. There's more tunnels through here, isn't there?
The problem that Bridge and I have is we decide on the spur at the moment where we want to go, which means inevitably I haven't done the research to be able to talk about places. So
this is a driving video, and a lot of people that watch this video just like to look at the scenery
and listen to us gas bag.
Well, BS about things,
Yeah.
Whoa, back onto the accelerator.
But if we know history off the top of our head or things about the places, we'll mention it. But
well, some of it I do know. It's quite warm today.
Yeah, it's getting up to 25 by late this afternoon, so it's just going to be overcast. Alright, I'm going to switch Google Maps off.
We don't need that. Just concentrate on where we're going. Is there any more tunnels up this way, you reckon?
No, that was it.
Wow. Well, we'll just keep driving.
That's why I keep going wow whenever I go through those tunnels.
You blink and they're gone. I don't want this
That's
rubbish on the
Adelaide's
road.
homage to
Someone's
tunnels.
lost a blanket. Is that's really? But they're building a lot of tunnels down there.
Well, yeah,
the
they're
northern.
to try and sort out the traffic jams through South Road.
Yeah, South Road is.
They're doing some
2 lanes.
tunnels there.
It's only 2 lanes, and everything funnels through the South Road,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
So we are getting some more tunnels.
That's up to Crafters. Keep going.
Yeah, if we go to Crafers, that'll get us to Mount
Crafers.
Lofty,
That goes to Mount Lofty.
which we've done some videos on. I don't think we've done road trip through there, but we've done videos on
And you can
Mount
get that
Lofty.
way via the Bush Road as well.
You can on the other side.
Mount Lofty Summit Road. Oh, these people are playing. I want to tailgate each other and drive up
Yeah.
the backside and hit the brakes really hard.
Yeah, that's a common game over here.
Let's see if we can rearrange the back of your car
Yeah.
and then claim it on your insurance policy for whacking into my bum because I
Mhm.
slammed on the brakes.
And if they're not doing that, then they're backing into poles and stuff. You
Yeah.
see a lot of cars here with dings and dents in the back.
From either tailgating or backing into a pole.
Well, that's our guesses anyway. Unless somebody's just got out and chipped their rear end.
Well, that'd be pretty hard, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be, I suppose, but yeah, people can be strange.
Yeah, people can be people.
Yeah. Murray Bridge is about 60 kilometres from here.
I don't think we'll be going there.
We've done a video on Murray Bridge, the old
Yeah.
railway lines there.
But yeah, Bridgewater's 5k. Is that Bridgewater?
Yeah, that's Bridgewater, yeah.
Someone's getting picked up. But most of the times we drive in and out of South Australia, we go north.
Well, yeah, 'cause
This is the road to Victoria, isn't it?
if you're going to Melbourne, you go this way. If you're
Down
going
this
to
way.
northwest Victoria, northwest Victoria, northwest, then you drive north out of Adelaide and take the Sturt Highway. If you're going to Sydney, you drive north out of Adelaide and take the Sturt Highway.
100 kilometres an hour, bud. It's not open roads like in Victoria.
I'm not sure what the highway through here is called, but this is part of it. Might be the Princess Highway, I think.
I'm just enjoying the drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying what comes to mind.
I don't think South Australia has any open highways through here. I think the maximum speed limit in this state is 110.
Yeah, I don't think they've got like speed limited highways.
No, it's not like Northern Territory. Northern Territory used to be part of South Australia at one point.
It was, yeah.
And so was Western Australia at some point. That was all part of the same. There was only I'm going back to.
Yeah, we're going back a long while.
a long while when they.
Like 19th century.
Yeah, when Australia was only basically 3 states. Was Canberra? Canberra wasn't originally a state either. It was a capital city.
Yeah, Canberra was
well,
1927. Canberra and ACT.
Yeah. But yeah, South Australia had the Northern Territory as well, and then that got split up.
I think.
You do research for maps of Australia, you'll see that
Yeah, the old states.
the states dividing.
I think Western Australia got separated out before South Australia did,
Yeah,
I think.
I think so.
I can't remember when Western Australia was founded, though, relative to South Australia.
Yeah, well, it's a big state too. It's the whole western chunk of Australia.
Yeah.
This is 110.
I must put a timeline up on the website of this sort of basic date stuff.
Yeah. You see how steep all this is?
Yeah, we're going over the Adelaide Hills now. Mount Lofty Ranges.
Yeah. Approaching 110.
I'm not sure how far we're going today. We'll just go until Bridge feels like doing a U-turn, or...
Well, I just wanted to show people how you can come in from the road from Victoria. I mean, we don't usually get out here much. This person's tramping on their brakes.
No, it's not really on our way through to anywhere. If we're coming here from our place normally, we come over the hills further north. But because we want to show you the Heysen Tunnels, we have to come this way.
That's handoff out that way.
Yeah.
Which is a German name for a town.
For Rooster Town.
Rooster Town. Or Hahn.
Hahn, I think, is Rooster and Dorfer's town.
Yeah.
However, Hahndorf itself was named after Captain Hahndorf. I think he was a ship's captain or something.
Yep.
So his surname was Hahndorf, and
in German
the people
it means
founded the town called
town
it
of the
after
rooster.
them. But in German, it's Rooster Town.
I think.
And I've had that confirmed by someone from Germany. Actually, I mentioned Hahndorf in a post, and they said it was Rooster Town, and I thought, why would somebody call a town, here, Rooster Town? And that's when I looked it up and found out about this Captain Hahndorf.
So a lot of South Australia was founded by Germans, the German settlers,
Yes.
and there's quite a few parts of Australia that have German names. That's why I keep explaining someone commented about how it's really hard to understand our English. Australians actually, it's like a dialect of English. It's not, if you like, it's not necessarily English. There's a lot of things we say in our language that means completely different things.
Yes.
And our accents are probably completely different to English people. So it can be difficult at times to understand our language, but it is a recognised form of English called Australian.
Yeah. And our place names here, we've got German-based place names,
Aboriginal or Indigenous
or Aboriginal place names. We've got English place names. You name it, we've probably got it.
They're all different languages. So, English is made up of what there's,
English itself has borrowed words from almost every other language you can
French,
think of.
Dutch. There's lots of different. So English is probably one I've been told is one of the difficult languages to learn if you're not born in an English-speaking country.
Because it's borrowed from all different languages, our grammar, as a result, is all over the place.
And then on top of that, you get Aussies like us that speak Australian.
And go and add our own words and meanings into things, and our own spellings. Or the US added their own spellings.
Yeah, and words in our language are not spelt the same way as the US version.
So you've got, I think the English spelling of jail is G-A-O-L. In the US, it's J-A-I-L.
Yeah. So we'll find our way off this road because I don't want to end up in Victoria. And we'll show you the other way back in through those tunnels. And we get Julie to look on maps to swing me around to do a U-E.
Do I have to just find somewhere that doesn't turn?
Yeah.
I don't know, we're coming up to Mount Barker Bridge.
Alright, you swing me through Mount Barker? We'll show on Mount Barker?
Yeah, okay, we'll take the exit that says Mount Barker.
Yeah. And we'll come back on this road.
And before anybody mentions it, yes, I know Mount Barker Railway Station is the home of Steam Ranger. We have not done Steam Ranger yet.
Yeah.
That's down somewhere down the track, so to speak.
Yeah. There's so much to do that isn't trains, and there's not a lot to do that is.
And part of the problem is, to do those sort of trips, we need to go a relatively long way. Our cars do
I'm
need
going this way? There?
Yeah. Our cars do need some mechanical work before we can reliably take them on really long trips.
And it gets really expensive when you start flogging the rear end out of them.
Yeah.
You start,
And like everything in our world, things move slowly.
repairs are expensive and fuel's expensive and...
Not complaining.
Okay, now which way? Left or right to get out of here?
Right takes us into Mount Barker.
Yep.
Right will also, if you want to go just back onto the freeway,
Just veer it straight
it'll
right.
take us on, yeah.
So technically, are we in Mount Barker or technically?
Well, Mount Barker's that way.
Yeah.
Well, we sort of are in Mount
We'll just
Barker.
if I can get back onto the expressway, I will. And,
Yeah.
and well, there's a fuel station after all that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not complaining. It's just that, because, our finances are limited and...
Well, to give you an example, I changed the windshield wiper blades. I know nobody's probably seen it. There they are.
Yeah,
I changed the
new
windshield
windscreen
wiper
wipers.
blades. 5 years ago, they were charging me $80 to change those windshield wiper blades. Today, I did them for $40.
Yeah, $18.99 each blade.
Yeah, and
We
they say
put them
to
on
you,
ourselves. Or,
they say to you, oh, we don't charge
down
to...
there.
Yeah, we don't charge. There's a cop down there.
okay.
We don't charge to change wiper blades. Well, how come they're $40 a piece?
Yeah, look, it's getting on to lunchtime. Rich wants fish and chips, so that's why we're heading back now.
Yeah.
We'll do a drive-through of Mount Barker another day.
Yeah.
Today we want to show you the Heysen Tunnels.
It looks as though the cops are really putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this traffic.
Well, this is the main... okay. This is the main road from somewhere to somewhere.
Look at this.
Looks like everybody's out for a drive.
I'm going to go.
Yep. There we go.
And we indicate when we merge here because not many people give way to each other.
Well,
That looks like a Bunnings up there.
Yeah, that's a new Bunnings. That's Mount Barker Bunnings.
Okay. We'll get up to highway speed.
I had a very nice cappuccino this morning from Manapara West Bunnings. Their little coffee shop does very nice cappuccinos.
So Adelaide is 30 k's back. So I didn't know we just drove 31 k's out here.
Apparently, yeah.
I thought it was a blink of an eye. Well, someone wants to come and kiss my back door. My tailgate. They just, yeah.
So we're increasingly figuring out how to do things ourselves with the car.
It's like Holden Crewman. There's not enough dints in the tailgate. Let's put another one there.
Have you got any dents in the tailgate?
A little one.
You've got a little one, have you? Okay.
I wouldn't be a ute if it didn't have a dent in the tailgate.
Okay. We officially have a dig in our roller door at home now.
Oh, I ran into it.
Yeah, it's not very often Bridge backs into things. But
Yeah, I backed into it and hit it with the tow ball.
Yeah. The roller door basically survived, but it's now kind of a South Australian roller door. It's got a ding in it.
It's lived.
Yeah.
It's lived. You know, it's been used. It'll get over it. It's our roller door. We don't rent.
Well, yeah. That's the advantage of having your own place. You don't care about a ding in the roller door.
No. Like I don't care about a dent in the wall.
Yeah.
Really, if you're a renter, it's a problem.
Yeah, because then you're accountable to someone else.
These guys are all coasting on their brakes. I don't know why. It's 110 zone and they're all riding their brakes. And this is the way it is. It's keep left unless overtaking, but a lot of them here, they just don't care. They just hug the right-hand lane, the overtaking lanes, because they can, right?
Because they can, yeah.
It's like they park anywhere on the road that doesn't have a solid yellow line, which is, and if there's no solid yellow line on a corner, they'll park on a corner because they can.
They can. You can't see it from here, but Harndorf's on our right. That's another place we've got to go back and film.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of places we want to go back and film.
Like I said, most of our time is finding the money and the time to do it.
And lately we've spent money getting the e-bikes and doing bike videos.
Yeah. Priorities, right? Priorities. That beautiful view.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the eastern side of the Adelaide Hills.
That's why we got the e-bikes, not to promote cycling, but really to go to places that
the car won't go.
Yeah.
Like the first day we had the e-bikes and took them out for a run. We actually discovered the old explosives wharf at Broad Creek.
See how it says keep left unless overtaking? Well, this guy doesn't want to overtake, he just wants to sit at 105.
Yeah.
You almost got to overtake him on the left-hand side.
So we're supposed to be in the left lane?
Well, I was going to sit on the speed limit and go down the right-hand lane, but apparently this gentleman in this car doesn't want me to be in that lane.
Okay.
He's going down to 100 now. Now we can go through.
Now we're going to overtake. Got it.
Yes, now we're going to overtake. But I think he just felt, well, I'm a ute too, I can do what I want.
Yeah, that's the attitude.
If you're not overtaking, you're supposed to move to the left. Vehicles are supposed to use low gears here. All these people are coming in and most people just go to the right-hand lane to let these people enter the traffic. And some people just don't care. They'll just plod along at 100 kilometres an hour and then hit them. Because they're entering the main traffic. Like I said, passive-aggressive. Technically, you're supposed to move into the lane when you're not overtaking a vehicle and then jut around them. People don't care. Anyway.
So we'll keep filming from this way up to Taperoo?
Taperoo, no, we'll keep...
Well, where are you going to get fish and chips from?
Oh, yeah, my favourite fish and chip shop.
Yeah, that's why I said Taperoo.
Wombat crossing.
Oh, okay.
There's wombats, native wildlife on the roads. Look out for them.
Yeah. Although wombats are not that big, relative to a car, so by the time you see it, you'd have trouble stopping.
Oh, I'd try and swerve, but the problem is nobody else seems to do that. They don't even swerve for pedestrians these days.
No cost for safety recovery. No?
I don't know. Things are just getting bad everywhere, I think.
Yeah, look, I think the simplest way is to just skirt round Adelaide via South Terrace and West Terrace.
Okay, I don't want to go straight. Do we want to go straight for the middle of town for people or not?
Well, I'm
The
thinking
city side.
how else to do it, and
Oh, we can do
that's
that.
really the main way to do it.
Okay. Why not?
Yeah, because anywhere else you're going like west and then
Yeah.
still coming back in towards the CBD to get up to
Well, let's
Port Road.
we're about 45 minutes here. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Show people some of the main roads of Adelaide. Well, we're not in Adelaide now.
And if the video's too long, we'll just chop it into two, and Bridge is quite good at video editing
I'm
now.
not too worried. It just means that unless people really like driving videos, they will not watch it. Or watch part
Yeah,
of it.
that too. Yeah.
You can't help that. 5 kilometres out of Adelaide. Woohoo! Gotta say, I do enjoy driving.
Yeah, this is how Bridge blows off cobwebs and lets
Yeah, I
off
think
steam.
most people get stressed out behind the wheel. I actually relax. And I've said that before. It's not that I do road rage, it's just I guess I get a bit of input visually, and I get to see different things.
It's not about road rage. It's about transferring your anger and irritation onto the people around you. No, it's not about road rage. It's just driving is relaxing for some people.
Doing road rage is like any form of bullying. It's not you're a hero.
No, it's not.
Not at all. You're just transference.
You're just being an a-hole if you're doing road rage.
You need to deal with your own anger. Sorry.
Yeah.
Get a room.
It's frustrating. The rest of the world's allowed to crap on you, but you still have to clean the crap off yourself.
Oh, there's a way of looking at it. It's like depression is just stress turned inwards, right? Something like that?
Yeah, anger and depression is just, it's anger turned inwards.
Yeah.
And I suspect that's why a lot of people
Are we going through the tunnel now? Is it 90
I
kilometres?
think it's...
We go through
must be
Crafters
coming
and must
up.
be coming up.
Yeah.
And usually it's just we need to do a lot of reflection and sort ourselves out.
Because there's a lot of things in this world, it is gorgeous, a lot of things in this world that make us angry, and
they're not going to go away. Not
it
at all.
doesn't go away, but we're expected to deal with it ourselves.
Emotionally, yeah.
And if we don't figure out how to deal with it, it can send us into depression.
But you're just going to keep doing it anyway. Look, the camera must be getting hot.
Oh, yeah.
It's juddery.
It'll shut down if it...
And then we'll lose it. But I could turn the aircon on, but the trouble with that is
yeah, we might end up having to...
I'll turn the aircon on, and if you hear that little noise, I'm sorry, that's 60? What are they saying, 60? I thought we were on this expressway. Oh, it might be the... I don't know why they're... Is it 60?
I didn't see...
That was cameras back there.
Yeah,
Oh no, trucks must do 60.
Oh, trucks must, okay.
We're at 90.
Because we've got a very long steep descent. Coming down out of the hills now on the west side.
And it's 90 kilometres, so they don't want you doing 110 through here. You saw the cameras. Yeah, there was cameras there as well, so... they don't want you doing 110 because... No, they don't want you to do anyone doing 110.
Oh, okay.
I'm at third gear now. Because you're not able to slow down at 110.
No, that's true. Alright, we've got
This
90,
is a really steep. It's
90 for cars, trucks and buses, 60.
And they've got to stick to the right-hand lane.
I must admit, I love the scenery through here.
Yeah. Let's put the air conditioner on. It's getting too hot. I don't want the camera to go out.
No, this
So
bit
it's
through here would
90
make a
through
nice short.
So this is where you test out your brakes.
Yeah.
As you can see, there'll be a lot of vehicles putting their, you see the taillights coming on. And
Yeah, make a nice short through here.
yeah, it would. And that's because they've got to continue to stay under the speed limit
Yes.
as well. And so you get into trouble with your brakes, and that's why they have the safety ramps. Because
Yeah,
if you're
the safety
continually
ramp
on
coming
your
up here.
brakes and you are a brake checker, you're going to find that you're going to overheat your brakes.
Brake fade.
brake fade, which you're boiling your brake fluid, and it brings air into the lines as well. Because, as you know, brake fluid it attracts oxygen. But anyway, over
Coming
time,
up on our left is the safety ramp, and straight ahead is the tunnels.
Yep. So anyway, brake fade is caused by your brakes overheating and the hydraulic's not working properly.
Okay, yep.
And plus you burn your brake pads out. And shoes, whatever you have.
That's not helpful.
No. And this is the same tunnel we came up through. Oh, yes. And he's just jumping on his brakes, trying to slow it down. Oh, you want to change lanes and you're slowing down, bud? Oh, he sees a slower car up ahead of him. He's changing now. I don't know. And then obviously there's a place to pull off if you want to have a rest. If this has been too overwhelming for you.
Yeah.
Trucks must use 60 k's in low gears.
Yeah, still coming down out of the hills.
Yeah, like I said, this can test your brakes if your car's not maintained. Extremely steep. My ears have popped a couple of times now. I don't know about anyone else that's watching.
Yeah, mine are feeling the pressure.
I've got to continually swallow because my ears are popping.
Yeah, mine have just popped.
It looks like an old road it used to go through there, doesn't it?
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, it's just like they've built up the embankment. Must be a lot of rock falls. And stuff.
There was an old road through here. The freeway basically follows the.
And as you can see,
the
speed channel is all over the place through here. It's really dodgy. So if you don't watch yourself coming through here and keep checking the brakes, as you can see the speed cameras, you end up getting a big fine.
And through here may originally have been a path used by the original Indigenous people.
Yeah, that's the main road into Adelaide.
People.
Yeah, the main road into Adelaide, yeah.
Because quite often when the Europeans settled, they quite often followed the tracks of the Indigenous people.
So there's another ramp there.
And then those tracks.
See, with the sand there, the sand on the side, that's so the truck's wheels slow down in them.
Yep.
And so the sand goes around the wheels and traps your wheels and slows you down.
Mm-hmm. And it's also on an uphill angle, so
you imagine you've got a road train or whatever, or a B-double or whatever, big, 90 tonnes, 100 tonnes. You want to slow it down, don't you? And you want to do that quickly. And now we're in a 60 zone. Everyone must do 60. And usually it's you've got to be at 60 kilometres to the second one. If you're not, then you're gone if there's a camera. Welcome
to Adelaide.
This is now Adelaide. We're just approaching the northern suburbs of Adelaide. Is it northern? No, we're
the southern.
And as you can see, there's a copper sitting there with his little camera, bombing everyone. He's got a camera pointed right at us, checking our speed limit. So smile, you're on camera. So if you weren't done by the camera up on the hill there, well, the 2 or 3 camera spots through that cutting, you get done by that higher patrol guy. So.
Oh yeah, well your stitches pop a bit.
And if you stayed over the speed limit through there, you've just been hit 4 times. At probably a minimum of what, $400 and something a hit. Way to go.
Something like that.
I remember listening to the radio when I was in Sydney, and this person hadn't paid.
We had a Star Trek fan ahead of us, NX1701.
Must be.
I think that's the registry number for one of the Enterprises.
There you go. I was just saying that I was listening to the radio when I used to walk in and out of the city. I used to run in and out of the city. Actually, that's how I broke my neck. And there was this woman got on the radio because with speed cameras and every corner in Sydney is a red light camera or a speed camera.
Yeah.
And their registration expired by a couple of days or something, and every corner they went to, it didn't just get them for, it wasn't just checking speed or red light, because the car was unregistered. The camera was picking up that the vehicle was unregistered, and it was booking them for unregistered. And every corner they got an unregistered fine, and it was like thousands of dollars they got hit with. And they rang up the radio stations, you know, fair crack.
A, you should have got your car registered, and B, you shouldn't have been speeding.
And by the time they were done, it was like for 3 corners, it was like $3,500 or something. And I'm like, what the? You don't just get done once, they got done every corner.
It sounds unfair, but at the end of the day...
Don't drive unregistered.
Yeah.
Don't drive uninsured.
And don't drive over the speed limit. The rules are fairly basic.
Yeah, and this guy's going to turn left.
If you're going to have a car, that's part of the deal with it.
Which way are we heading when we're getting
We're
through?
heading... When we have... just keep going straight ahead at the moment.
Well, we're going left off this or right?
Be left.
I thought so. But even here, you know, you've got to stick to... It's just, I don't know. Some people might find this stressful. Like I said, I enjoy it. But yeah.
And what I was saying earlier about particularly our main roads, they are where they are for a reason. Somebody didn't just draw a random line on the map and say that's going to be a main road. It followed old pathways that people would walk or take their horses.
Whoa, someone just skidded then.
And they subsequently, as transport developed into from horses to cars, where you took your horses, that's where you then drove your cars. So, you know, our layout of our cities is not accidental. May not always be planned, but it's not an accident. There's a reason.
Well, Adelaide was one of the most planned city developments from day one, wasn't
Adelaide was quite planned from day one.
Even West Lakes and places like that, it's like they sat down and decided these roads were going to go there, these houses were going to go here.
Yeah.
It's like in Elizabeth, up where we are, it was all planned out, you know, like, well, we're actually north of Elizabeth anyway, but you go through Elizabeth and it was all planned out by the government. Where Sydney, it's sort of like, I don't know, it just expanded, didn't it?
It did. And the problem you had with Sydney was by the time the government got around to trying to plan the place, people had already built their houses where the government decided they wanted to put a road.
Yeah.
And so, particularly in the early days, guess who won? The house.
The government.
So the road often went round the house.
Oh. And right now I've seen houses in Sydney before I left. They'd actually develop
these days, yeah.
You know how these people hold out for the biggest buck when developers come through? Well, in Croydon in Sydney, one guy did exactly that, and he was living in a semi-detached, like it was 2 townhouses, one either side of each other, and they basically, his roof was the same roof as the townhouse next door, and they were putting a skyscraper up, a multi-storey building, and they basically just cut his roof in half because he wouldn't sell.
Yeah.
They wanted that property as
well.
well.
So you've got half a duplex.
He's got half a duplex.
Half a multi-storey.
Yeah.
It's a
and
block of flats, I think.
And basically the wall of his house was where the cars are going down to park their cars. Yeah. And they're just going straight past his lounge room wall. And his roof was cut in half.
But on the other hand, he didn't have to move.
But it was the case of this guy holding out. Thank you. Someone's just signalled to me.
And they just went and redesigned the development and said, all right, you can stay there. And but you get a unit block literally on...
Suck it up, bud, right? You want to hold out for extra millions? Guess what? Bottom line is you lose, dude, right? And that's exactly what happened. So sometimes holding out for that extra buck doesn't always win the argument.
But then again, they didn't have to move. They got to stay put. They got to stay in their area. So
yeah, they had to fix up their roof. It was all falling apart.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't have. They would have, made sure.
Oh God. So we're going left off this one. Do I need to be in left-hand lane?
We're going to turn right off this one.
Okay.
Eventually.
I've got people trying to suit themselves here. Look.
Oh, hang on. I see what you're getting at.
Where do you want me to be? Left-hand lane?
Left, yeah.
All right, I'm going across.
You want to turn down this road here?
I can do that.
Or do you want to go diagonally through the parklands?
No. Okay. I'm in the left-hand.
Yeah, so we're going to turn left down here. All right, that's good. Now,
oh, there's an old plate. Adelaide. That's the Adelaide Grand Prix plate.
Oh, yeah. And just a 1551. Yeah, that's...
And being it's an old plate, they must have owned it on their previous vehicle and put it on that one. Because they're not issuing those anymore. Not that I know of. Sorry, I collect plates. So that one takes you back, doesn't it? Yeah. I can't imagine you could... Because you'd have to have both of them. So you have to actually buy the vehicle that they were on to transfer them across. And that vehicle's too modern for that plate. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but if anyone out there knows if you can still obtain those plates, let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
But they're the Adelaide Grand Prix plates, as far as I know. At Adelaide.
Well, it looks like it. That's the Grand Prix symbol.
Grand Prix, yeah. I've just got basic old plates on this one. All right, I'm moving into the centre lane. You let me know where I'm going. Look, I've got to stop. There's a Merc on our left.
Okay, well, what are we doing here?
Julie's just getting her bearings now. As you can see on the right, there's the parkland that goes around Adelaide City. Some nice old buildings. There's a nice old building there on the left. I have no idea what that is.
It's really hard sometimes to work out the best way to send you.
Not going to lose it. Yeah, mate, you can do what you want. We're going back to Keswick by the looks of it.
Yeah, yeah, I think I've got it. We're going through the bottom end of Keswick, the south end.
There's Bud. There's another guy here trying to go past these parked cars, and we're in this lane, and he's trying to be in my lane, and we can see those parked cars there are already inside that lane, but he can't get through, and we can't go anywhere. Not much I can do about this, Bud.
Yeah.
You've got 3 parked cars in front of you at least. I'm just in my own lane. But that's the way it is in South Australia, in Adelaide. It's like weird.
Alright, we'll keep going straight ahead.
It's cars and parked cars try to occupy the same laneway.
And then we'll turn right onto South Road.
Alright, well,
That's a long way off. We've got to go over the railway line.
We're now hitting a bit of traffic now, Jules.
Yep. Just keep going straight ahead for a while.
What is this, isn't it? Interesting.
It's like an older building. They've built something different inside of.
They've kept the framework on the outside, and and you see now he's in 2 different lanes. He's driving in 2 different lanes.
That's because people are parked in the bike lane.
But that is a parking lane, and
it is a parking lane. But
it's just really complex.
It's just it's
and like he can be in 2 different lanes, not use his indicator, yet I'm in the wrong if I tap him. He doesn't even use his indicator.
Because when that's a bike lane, you've got bike lane and...
See that? It's and that's
car lane.
You can't do that in New South Wales. You do that in New South Wales, you've changed lanes without indicating.
But between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Monday to Friday, the bike lane stops being a bike lane and becomes a parking area.
Anyway, I get that, but
Yeah.
what he just did, he changed lanes without indicating.
Yeah, but he's got no...
And then he occupied the same lane as a park lane car.
He's got no choice because the parked cars are occupying part of that road lane.
But they're allowed to park there.
That's right. But they're taking up half of that road lane. So if you're in that road lane, you've got half of that road lane, you're forced to move into half of our road lane.
In Sydney, that would be a park. If the parked car's there, it just parks in the lane, and you've got to go into this lane to get round it.
Yeah, but here, no, you sort of share two lanes, and it's like...
It's just the way they do things. Like I said, in Sydney, there wouldn't be a cycle lane over there.
No.
There would be a cycle lane between these two lanes.
Yeah.
And that would be designated parking.
Yeah.
And you could drive in it with people weren't parking in it, but
yeah.
You're not allowed to drive in the cycling lane. So as far as I know, you can't do more than 100 metres in a cycle lane unless you're turning. And then you also have a toll, like...
So if times we say...
It does get confusing.
We just don't get Adelaide, that's an example. Melbourne might have their hook turns and stuff, turning right from the left-hand lane, but Adelaide's got this weird thing with bike lanes.
With bike lanes and parked cars.
Yeah.
And it's like bike lanes, parked cars and moving cars all share that one lane. And it must prove for some interesting smashes.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. It's just something you'll have to get used to if you start driving a car in Adelaide. Or just get a thinner car. Get one of those cars that have got your drivers in front and the passengers behind.
Yeah,
and you pull
the handle in the middle and the car splits in two. And
oh, that's Malcolm, the movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For anybody that knows that movie.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, and then you got little motorbike handlebars and off you go.
Yeah. Each half drives themselves.
Yeah. So you've still got this dude in the Tesla that's trying to occupy the park lane. Give me strength, right?
None of this
it's like, mate, you can't drive there because you got parked cars there. It's like, mate, you can't drive there. And he'd say, no, I'm from South Australia, I can drive where I want.
Did we mark where the old Hilton railway station is on the map?
No.
Somebody did.
There you go.
Because it's on, or did I mark it?
I don't know. We've put some historical places on Google Maps, and other people are doing it too.
There mightn't be anything to see of the old, whatever the old place is, but the location we can mark.
Is Hilton the one on the old?
On the Holdfast Bay railway line.
Oh, Holdfast Bay.
The other railway line to Glenelg. The one they didn't turn into a tram line, the one that Plimpton's on.
Oh, that one?
That one,
I thought you were talking about the one where, just down from Woodville, the one, what's that factory again? Where the old airport used to be.
No, that's Actal.
Actal. No, I'm not talking, Actal's on the other line going north
the Finsbury
of Woodville.
line.
I'm talking about the ammunition factory.
Hendon,
yeah.
No, I'm talking about Hilton. They start with H, that's about all. They both start with H.
$35 a car parking.
Okay.
They just park on the road, mate, in the driving lane. $35, is that all day?
Apparently.
Well, it's $40 in a multi-story park, isn't it? I don't know what's on over there, but the cars are just everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Nissan Cube.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently the motor for those would go straight in.
Same one for our Micra.
Yeah. Is that a 1.8 or 2 litre?
Micra or...
My goal eventually is, my dream is to take the motor and drivetrain out of one of those cubes and dump it into the Micra.
We've got some event ahead, that's why all this is...
Oh, maybe we need to get off this road because they're slowing us down.
Well, I don't know how to get off this road now unless you know how to turn right.
Well, that's what's happening. I think that's what this bumper-to-bumper traffic is, that there's now an event going into the showgrounds.
Might be.
And we probably need to go turn left and get out of this.
Well,
it's the show.
All right, at this point, Bridge, then
we're going to be directed into showground parking soon.
You do something, and I'll try and figure out.
Well, that's why we're stuck now, and there's been no warning except that there's a bent on. So we need to go left out of here?
No, I think, look, we can go straight ahead.
Look, no, they're flagging us through. There's an event.
I know there's an event. I'm aware of that.
25. No, this is not going to let us through. It's the lane is.
But I was saying, unless you can figure out how to turn left or right.
Well, I think, yeah.
But at this point, we're stuck with going straight ahead.
There you go. You get last minute warning with traffic, and there's. Yeah, that's why all this parking's in here, because the Adelaide Easter show is on, or Adelaide show's on.
I'm thinking that's it.
That's what all the parking is. Look at it. Miles and miles of cars. Oh, God. They're going to park there, are they? They're going to let them out there.
Side road closed, yeah. Something at the showground. I presume it's a show. They've been advertising it.
Yeah.
We've never been to the Adelaide show, but it had been ages since we'd been to the Easter show too in Sydney, so we're just not really show people.
We just need to get out of here. I think this is bedlam.
Yeah, look, it's not that much distance wise, it's just going to be a bit slow getting through it.
This is the fastest you're going to go.
Yeah, so we're stuck here at the moment, Bridge.
Yeah. But do we turn left here when we get down this sign, or?
No.
We're not going straight for the city, are we?
No, we're not going straight through the city. No. The city is to our right.
Oh, I know, but we're going straight through, are we?
We're going straight through.
Oh, gee.
I'm taking us to South Road.
You might be able to get there at this point. Look at it.
Yeah, see the sign that says Richmond Road? We go into there.
Don't think it's going to happen, Jules.
Well, it will if we stay in this lane.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's just up there. They're letting it. It's the end of event. We're back to 60. We're through it.
All right, then we go across here, do we?
Yeah, we go. Yeah, that's it. And we just go ahead. It's a kink in the road, dog leg.
Okay, I'm going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get a warning about that until last minute, did we?
But then we weren't that long getting through it.
Now we're on the R1.
Yeah. Keep going straight ahead. And then we're going to turn right onto South Road.
Right on the South Road. I better get across.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but
get out of that glass way.
Yeah, we don't want right onto Railway Terrace.
An hour and a bit on South Australian roads. This would calm anyone down, wouldn't it?
Well, it does if you just sit back and chill out. Believe it or not, Bridge is actually getting better. She used to get really frustrated by things like that, but
yeah, I guess you get stressed out when you start seeing your radiator cap flying off and
that too.
Yeah, coolant going everywhere, and that gets a bit stressful.
But we didn't see that. So.
In the middle of summer, you might be. I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Like I said, my thermofans can get really noisy.
Here? South Road. Yeah, we want to turn right.
The only thing like I said, with this ute, the thermofans can get really loud. That's all. Where we going, right?
Right.
Onto South Road?
Onto South Road.
Is that this one or the next?
That's this one.
This one?
What the sign said, South Road.
I didn't see it.
Big green sign, South Road, that way.
I didn't see it, sorry.
It's alright.
Actually, we filled up with petrol there.
We filled up with petrol there, yes.
Just right there.
So we've now done there and back, but we're now going to keep going.
Yeah, and
the petrol station we started from is that one on our right where you can see this.
And like I said, if you like
there,
if you like driving videos, you've had a run straight through. It's sort of skirting the city, wasn't it?
Skirted the CBD, yeah.
Skirted the CBD, and yeah.
You never need to go through the CBD to get from one side to the other. You can go around it. And
sometimes negotiating the roads can be a little bit hairy if you're not used to it. Difficult, but and as you see, right in the middle of the CBD, I guess you can find there's got high-rise buildings, and I don't know what's the tallest building in Adelaide.
I have no idea.
I don't know, but
I think Sydney's got taller buildings, but
well, so is
Adelaide's-
Melbourne, and so is Brisbane, but
Adelaide's slowly getting there. I just don't know what.
not a lot of them.
I don't know what its tallest building is.
But out in these parts, the most you're going to see is about 3 stories.
I'm not. No, I think they've got a bit taller than that now, but I'm not googling it because I'm navigating. So,
Yeah.
if you want to Google it,
Yeah.
tallest building, Adelaide.
I don't know, is it 20 stories or so? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know offhand.
But this is where the new expressway is going through, and
Yep. That's why you've got all this demolition work.
and there's a lot of old buildings along here and old factories and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're all being torn down. Sad to see, but it's just a sign of the times.
They had to do something about this bottleneck.
Yeah, because in the end it's only 2 lanes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of turning lanes, but in the end the lanes going through are only 2, and in peak hour periods it can be bumper to bumper.
Well, you're seeing what it's like now, so
And this is just a Saturday.
yeah.
Imagine what it's like on a weekday. And there used to be a railway line that went straight through here.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah,
Yes.
straight through here. That
Yes.
was an old railway line that used to went
James
through.
Congdon Drive. That's why the road's on a diagonal.
Yeah,
James
it's
Congdon.
where the tramway used to,
The old railway line.
The old railway line.
It was never a tram line.
It was never a tram.
full-fledged railway
That
line.
one was only steam. That was only steam train.
Steam train, yeah.
And it was the one that is now, they've got bought out by one company to run the tram line, and because back in those days they were both steam trains.
Yeah, one company
One company
bought
bought
both
it
rail
out,
lines.
and they then converted it to tramway and got rid of the steam trains.
Yeah, the steam line that we just crossed over closed in 1929,
Yeah.
and the remaining line
Look at all the drilling equipment.
got
Wow.
got converted to the current tram line to Glenelg.
And now we've got a cement mixer coming in.
I'm sorry if this is all over the place, but
Yeah, well, that we obviously succeed in videos or driving videos that end up all over the shop, right?
yeah.
But as you can see, the point of construction is, yeah.
And again, if you know what the fingerprints look like,
Plane going
what
over
was
here.
there,
We'll stop here.
you can still see what I call its fingerprints.
Yeah.
The roadway, James Congdon Drive, is where it is because it was the old rail corridor.
But you get on Sapa, you can see all the old deeds, and you can
You
see where
can.
everything ends. Yeah. Occasionally you get the odd building that overlaps the rail corridor, but whatever the agreement is, it may be temporary. They can undo it all.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, in Sydney they ripped everything up, even the tram lines, and there was a big, I guess, a big question in Sydney whether the tram lines were under the tar. And everyone's like, oh, the tram lines are still here. No. In Sydney, they ripped everything up, the sheds, everything.
Yeah, in many cases.
So that it couldn't be reversed.
Yeah.
And in some ways, they've done that here. They've ripped the tracks up and stuff, and the old buildings and stuff.
To put that in perspective, you couldn't just take the tar off and run trams over the tracks. You would have had to rebuild the tram line.
Yeah, there's no way you could. I guess if you run the tram along the track, it would push the tar out of the track, but you'd probably derail the tram.
Probably
too.
derail the tram.
Yeah.
No,
it's really, you'd still have to rip it all up and start again.
tar sticks to everything. You couldn't just take the tar off the track, and you'd have to put new rails down.
But people think you can. There's all these people. Oh, you can just do this, and it's like you can just put in, upgrade the bridges and the viaducts, but people think that.
Yeah, it's not that simple.
It's not that simple. We're talking millions.
But if there was a tram line there, you could. The space for it is still there.
Yeah, and it's still marked on in the case of South Australia SAPA maps. And
so
everything.
you could rebuild the line, what was there. You'd have to rebuild it, not just reuse it.
Yeah.
Now we just stay on South Road till we get to Port Road. You look for signs now that say Port Adelaide this way. Okay?
Oh, I know. Okay.
We're used to coming into Port Adelaide and onto Taperoo via the
Somebody's
Port
blowing water
Expressway.
everywhere. Mate, you can't leave that tap open. Well, you know, you might have wanted to have water in that
Oh,
thing. Well,
yeah.
guess it's gone everywhere.
It is.
You left your tap open, mate. You just hosed the roadway. It's like he's a flusher machine, is he?
The things you see.
You know how you get those gully flushers? Well, he's
Yep.
just a road flusher.
The things you see.
Yeah, I know. This is Mile End again.
It is.
When he's going to get to his work site and start whatever's in that, he's going to get to his work site and go, it's empty. Did someone leave the tap on when we filled up? Did you check the tap? Oh no. Nope. I guess they say some of us do have them.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking for a left-hand turn, are we?
We're looking for Port Road, Port Adelaide.
I don't know. I'm just following
Yeah.
the cars.
Yeah.
Mobile phone detection, camera ahead. Do not hang on to it. Well, it's on my dashboard, mate. There's not a lot I can do.
Or we go straight ahead to Port Expressway and turn left there at Wingfield.
Look,
Apparently it's eight minutes to Port River Expressway. It's up to you which way we go, Bridge.
I don't know. Do you want to go down the Port River Expressway? I
Which
don't
is
care.
easier for you to drive? South Road part of it, where it's got the expressway conditions, or Port Road,
I'm
where
happy
it's
to
roadway?
I'm happy to go down this one if you want.
All right. You're the driver, so it's your call.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's always your call, Bridge.
Well, let's just turn left off one of these here. It takes us down to.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you want to do.
Take the next left here. Is that?
Well, whichever one's if at Port Road.
I don't know.
Oh, just take the next left. Then I've got to get us through back streets.
No, all right. Let's just go
Next
straight.
main
through.
road is Port Road, or we go straight
Is that
ahead.
Port Road there?
No.
No. Because this is a camera. So
No,
I've got
that's
to
the
be careful.
old brickworks
Is
that
it?
they've turned into a shopping centre.
Is this Shepparton?
This is Deverton.
Oh, okay.
You might be able to just see to the right of that tree where my finger is pointing.
Right of what tree?
That the
There's
bus is in
there.
the way.
No one can see that.
Yeah, they can see my thing. That
There's this
tree,
colour in front of us.
and then to the right of that tree where my finger's pointing where the bus is at the moment. When the bus moves, you might be able to see the old chimney from the. I think it was.
Oh
the
yeah, we can
brickworks.
see above it. Above the bus
Yeah,
is a chimney. Well,
that's the chimney
The old
from
brickworks.
I think it was a brickworks, brick or tile works, one of the two.
brick or tile?
One of the two.
Yeah, well, they're both made of clay, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both made of clay. What they've basically kept the boundary of it and turned the inside into a shopping
Oh,
centre.
they did that with the tramway in Glebe, I think. It was
They
Glebe
did
or
it
something,
with
or
Glebe in
Glebe.
Sydney. Yep.
Yeah, the tram building. They made it into a
It was a
business.
brickworks. Yeah.
The brickworks, yeah.
So they've sort of kept the outline of it and kept the
Formed
old
two
chimney
lanes.
and. Which at least it tells you what was there. It pays homage to the history.
Yeah, and it's still being used, and the history's
Yeah.
still preserved.
You can't reuse the buildings necessarily. Well, it looks like they've kept a building or two, but
Yeah, okay.
you keep what you can.
I'm
And
getting cold now. That's strange.
all right, the next main intersection. We don't want Torrens Road. We want Port Road.
Port Road.
Or go straight ahead if you want
No,
to the expressway.
It's all right.
Yeah, see the sign says A7 Port Road, exit here.
Oh, exit here.
Yeah.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, I told you what signs to look for, Bridge.
So we go straight on 64.
We turn,
Slow
yeah,
down.
see? No, it's not great. We don't want Grange Road. No, yeah, we go straight ahead here, and then we'll about to get onto Port Road. Because if we'd stayed on the expressway part, it would go under Port Road.
So we go across here.
Yeah, we don't turn here, we turn up here.
We go up here, do we? Okay.
Yeah, see where the green sign says these two left lanes turn left?
No, this one left lane turns
No,
left.
you
That's
can
why they're all
turn-
coming across.
Yeah, but you can turn left from that
Oh,
one too.
okay. All right. Well, they all sort of darted across.
Yeah,
this
they all
lane.
darted across, but
It's like, oh, they all.
I'm
So now-
fairly sure they don't teach reading had schools
They all
in Adelaide.
well, they don't plan their journey. They just
Now, do you know where
drive
you
by nose. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm going now.
Okay, so I can
Most
close.
people here just drive by nose.
I can close this down.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm pretty sure I. Where are we in now? Where's this?
We're on Port Road. I don't know where we're in. I've just shut
Is
the
this
map
Woodville?
down.
Yeah, it might be.
No, I don't think we're at Woodville
That's,
quite. But we're close to it.
Office Works.
Yeah, we're sort of close to it, but
Yeah. It's been a bit of a different road trip video today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Video. It's been a little bit all over. So the very centre of the CBD, inside those trees, is a lot of high-rise buildings, but Adelaide itself is pretty much a lot like this. The hills have got hills, and most of it's flat, isn't it?
yeah, exactly.
All the blossoms are out. And this, I believe, the centre of this road was supposed to be a canal, a part of its planning.
Yes.
And they were going to barge it, a bit like the canals, the what's that river in the UK, where
there's
the
lots
boats, the one that got the boats.
There's
on,
lots of rivers in
the
the
canal
UK.
boats go on.
Yeah, they've got lots of canals in the UK.
Yeah, a bit like that. They're going to have canal boats on it.
From Port Adelaide into
and
the CBD.
and they're going to run barge or
Barges and
ketches
stuff
up or
and-
something
Yeah.
to bring goods to the warehouses and stuff.
But they only built a little tiny skerrick of it at the Port Adelaide end.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, we've now got
to
this
give you a bit of
space.
information, we had a jetty system that used to ferry goods up and down all the way out to Port Wakefield.
Oh yeah, the mosquito fleet. And across the Gulf of St
And
Vincent.
so back in those days, everything went by boat.
Yeah.
And so rail came along and that all changed. But
So the space we're talking about is again
between
where
where the
my
car
finger's
parks-
pointing.
where the cars are all parking.
Yeah.
Was supposed to be a canal that was going to service all this area, because here it was all warehouses and factories
Yeah.
originally. And it was to service all that.
Ultimately, the canal didn't happen, but the space was set aside, so
It was going to link all the jetty systems in.
Port Road became the
And
traffic
so
lanes
the
with this big
mosquito
space in the
fleet
middle.
came down to Port Adelaide, which was originally the main shipping port for Adelaide, not outer harbour.
Yep.
And that's obviously been moved. Even the ferry that goes out to the island. What's that called again? That
Kangaroo
Island. There was a car.
It used to
ferry
travel
go.
from Port Adelaide.
And what's left out there at Port Adelaide is the old ramp for loading the cars and stuff.
Yeah.
But
then it got shifted down to Port something or other down.
Yeah.
Long way down the coast, where it's just got to go across the strait to Kangaroo Island.
So you see, there's a lot of factories. The shells of all factories along here, and that was that. And
Port Elliot,
they just, the rail system went through, and it was servicing things better than what. So they bailed on the canal system.
Yeah.
And that's why you have this huge island in the middle of the road. Just another bit of history. Look at the shark tooth buildings from the old factories.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the canal, the would-be canal is now
Cape Jarvis.
Yeah, Cape Jarvis. Now the would-be canal is just parkland and a big car park.
Yeah.
The railway line comes back across the road down the bottom here now. I don't know what this person in the Ford Territory has done, but everyone's going around them. Sunday driving on a Saturday, maybe. Someone just climbed up my tailgate.
I wonder if Blowhole Beach actually has a blowhole.
I don't know. There you go. Does anyone know?
I just noticed on the map while I was looking for Cape Jarvis.
Anyone been to Blowhole Beach? Does it have a blowhole? Answers in the comments, please.
Looks like it might.
Yeah. Does anyone want to see Blowhole at the Blowhole Beach?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drive.
Is it? How far out is that?
Oh, it's like you're going down to where the Kangaroo Island ferry leaves from.
Oh, we've been down that way.
We've been down that way, so it is doable.
Yeah.
Just depends when we want to take the car that far again.
We'll see. It's been a nice drive. I've enjoyed this. Hope everyone else has. I like driving, and I like doing the dashcam footage for people who like to watch dashcam videos. I know it's quirky. I like it.
What you're getting Bridge and I being ourselves. This is the sort of conversation we have.
We do think about things we do know about the area and put it, you know, and add the commentary, interesting stuff, you know, like that's...
We mightn't do as much commentary if we weren't filming, but what we're doing in the commentary is our conversation typically.
Well, strangely enough, I don't think I turned the radio on. I've almost got beyond radios in cars now.
Now we're crossing over the Grange line.
There's the old Grange line, which
it's
going out
still
to...
working.
Which went...
The Hendon line branched off from this one.
Yeah, which is long gone. But that's where you would go out if you're going out to the Hendon ammunition factory, where they made the old 303s for the Second World War. You would go out that way.
The road we're about to cross over now goes on to the route of the old Hendon line.
Yeah. But Bunnings here, one of these, that's where the old Holden factory used to be, out this way.
Yes.
Over that way.
I think that.
And there was there was at least 2 factories of that were Holden factories in South Australia.
Oh
there
yeah,
was one
there
here
was
at
one this
Woodville
way
and one in Elizabeth, but there was one somewhere else too.
I think there was one at Port Adelaide too.
One at Port Adelaide, was it? Yeah.
But please don't quote me on that.
But there was a Ford factory out at we're going past Birkenhead,
I think.
And it's long gone as well.
Yeah.
I don't think we manufacture any cars in Australia anymore.
No, as far as I know, we don't.
But you know, if you think any different, put it into the comments. If you've heard of,
I think we still have manufacturing that's related to cars, but it would be parts and stuff, not putting a whole vehicle together. I think.
Yeah.
But that's what happens in a global economy. Countries tend to specialise a bit in what they can do. That's
what's that cemetery?
Cheltenham.
Cheltenham Cemetery on the right. And we veer to the right here, and then we go over the bridge. What's that bridge called again? My memory's getting bad.
Yeah, bridge is going senile.
Oh, I'm going senile. Yeah. Well, I know I've got Tourette's.
I'm looking forward to putting her in a nursing home, and then I get some peace and quiet.
Yeah, peace and quiet. I'll drive them nuts.
Just for the record, I've already told Bridge I'm not putting her in a nursing home.
I will absolutely. If that happens, look out, nursing home. I'm coming.
That would be an absolute, utter, total last resort.
Oh look, they evicted me from the they evicted me from the psych ward. I drove them crazy.
Well, yeah, that's... Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Oh.
I was diagnosed with sleep apnea, but before they diagnosed me with sleep apnea, because I was hallucinating, they thought I'd lost it.
Yeah.
Well, I still have.
Well, yeah.
You gotta laugh at yourself, right?
You do.
Otherwise you'll start crying. That's it, you know, that's I think one of the big keys to enjoying your life. Just do your own thing and enjoy it. Don't worry about anyone else. Within reason, you know. People have rights too, and laws and whatever.
Yeah, like, you know, people have rights to staying alive and things like that. Yeah. So you've got some limits on what you can do.
Yeah.
But within those limits, be yourself.
Yeah, just do it, you know. If you're young, go out and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. But if you're on my channel, apparently, according to YouTube, we're all over 65. Right. It's a nice second-hand place here.
Yeah, in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's all right. Just Yeah, just pull in and slam your brakes on.
Don't bother putting the indicator on.
No, he did. He did.
Oh, he did?
blinked
Okay.
3 times. And
Three
But he
times?
didn't put his
Okay.
indicator on until he started moving.
Okay.
And then slow down. Thanks, mate.
SA drivers.
It's like, you'll find your brakes. Do you know what my brakes are? They're both brake discs are formally implanted behind your front wheels. You're a concertina. I'll find the brakes. I'll just, No,
Oh,
I'm only
okay.
joking.
No, we're not really into running into other cars.
But they don't seem to indicate until they start changing lanes. There's no warning. When I was taught to drive, you would indicate, about 10 metres before you change lanes.
Yeah.
Well, these days, if you do that, then somebody will decide to cut you off because you've indicated and given them time to cut you off. So people are just, like I said, passive-aggressive now. But, when you want to turn the corner, you're supposed to... 3 car lengths is a good measurement. Indicate before you turn. Now, they put the indicator on as they're turning right. And you've got no choice but to run up their backside. Because they slam the brake on. It's like...
So is this consistent with your experiences of driving, or is Bridge just an odd one out?
There's a nice little crewman like this one, but that one seems to be a flop, doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
Mine's in a lot better condition than that.
Is it? Oh, okay.
But that's a crewman. That's what this.
Doesn't look too bad.
That's what
Bridge.
like this chute looks like.
Okay. Doesn't look too bad.
No, it's not too bad. He's got a lid on his. I've got a tawny.
Yeah, hard top thing.
Yeah.
You've got a soft top.
But they're quite a popular vehicle. That one's obviously a V6 too.
Okay.
But they brought them out in SSs as well.
Okay, we're coming into Port Adelaide, and from here we're going to head up to Taperoo, where favourite fish and chip shops are. We drive over here just to get fish and chips.
Yeah, we come all the way across here just to get fish and chips actually. But right ahead of us is a lighthouse.
Yes.
That lighthouse is not in its original position, is it?
No, it used to be out on, I think that was on Wonga Shoals, which is off the coast. I think that was the one. Please don't quote me on that.
But it's not in its original position.
No, it's not.
Not at all. God, people, I love the
But at least the structure's been preserved, and
yeah, and I believe the actual the markets has been bulldozed as well.
I don't think the building was still there last time I went past.
Apparently since then it's been bulldozed.
Oh, has it?
Sad to see that the markets on there are are gone.
Oh, no,
Apparently.
building.
So this is the streets of Port Adelaide.
Yeah, they'd had problems finding a use for that building.
There's beautiful old buildings here.
Yeah. Which they're not looking at pulling down, but they're slowly doing some renovation and...
Well, they don't do any renovations to them, they'll fall down.
Yeah.
And I bet you their rates are high enough, and you want to look after buildings, especially these ones.
Ultimately, you have to do some looking after, or as Bridge said, they fall down. Even your house will fall down.
Do we know the name of this bridge? I've forgotten the top name. This bridge actually, is this the one that opens up, or it used to open up?
I think it does open up.
This one does open up. So you've got 2 little, if you look on the top of the bridge here, you've got 2 little control towers.
Yeah.
For the drivers. But yeah, 40 kilometres an hour on this bridge.
This goes over the
And this
Port
is the
Adelaide River.
This is the old harbour, the old where all the boats used to come in.
Oh, you're right. They have pulled it
Yep,
down.
it's all down. There's just a shell left.
Yeah.
And that was, a lot of people used to go to the markets there. It was open in the 80s.
They had tried to find uses for the building, but...
And there's a railway lines that used to run alongside that building.
Oh,
There's still
yeah.
remnants of it sitting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this whole area is getting developed. It's all harbour, harbour side units and stuff going
And
in.
development brings people, and people brings money, which supports the local economy.
And this area we're in now is called Birkenhead, and this is where there used to be a Ford factory.
Enables that money.
The big one, is that, I don't know what that factory is there over there, but they pulled down the old concrete factory here.
No, the concrete factory's still up there.
Oh, is that the old concrete factory on the left?
Yeah, I think that's Brighton Cement.
That's Brighton Cement.
I don't know if on the left. I think Brighton Cement's on our right, where the
I don't know what that one
shower
is.
thing is. I don't know what this one on our left is.
I thought the cement factory was over on our right.
Cement factory's up here on our right.
Oh, is it?
Which
we're going left.
Yeah, it is that building there. That's part of the cement factory.
Okay. Well, we're going left here.
Just from the angle we were coming in.
That's the old cement factory.
Who knows? It might still make cement. I don't know. So yeah, you lose some things, and historically, and you keep others.
Well, this is all probably still Birkenhead, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is Birkenhead.
A lot of trucks come down here. And there was a railway line going. There's a railway line going down on our left in the middle, which goes down
sort of
to
in the middle.
Outer Harbour, and there was another one on our right.
There's
a good line on our right, and there used to be an old.
I forget exactly where.
Down towards
Osborne.
Osborne, there was an old. So you've got Garden Island,
It's
and then
still
you've
there,
got
actually,
Curran's Island. You've got a power station, but along here you've got an old power station too.
Yeah, it's the other side.
Which I think's gone, and there was platforms along there as well. But
yeah, we think there was platforms there, but that line's still there. It's just that's a freight only line, not a passenger line.
Well, they're talking about looping this line again.
Yeah,
opening for housing, because they're putting housing development around here too.
So they're thinking they could reconnect them. They used to have a connecting line through Osborne between the two tracks.
Yeah, looping the two tracks.
But they're looking at running our harbour line around to run into the freight line and using it for passenger service.
Yeah. But yeah. And down the bottom here is where the submarine, the shipping.
The shipping,
where they got the big contract to build those nuclear bloody subs, didn't they?
Yeah.
But was that for America?
Oh, I have no idea, Bridge. I think it was.
We won't get that far
I don't
anyway.
even know if the AUKUS agreement is still in use.
You never know with those tariffs all happening.
Yeah, it's sort of.
Everything's going to hell, isn't it?
Trump's politics kind of shifted everything.
I don't know. I'm not getting into that, but
no, not getting.
But
that was
it's
just
giving people the bearings of, because we've covered a lot of territory today in this video.
Yeah.
It's beautiful out here. This is one of my favourite suburbs, Taperoo and Osborne, and these suburbs go straight across the peninsula out towards towards the beach. There's beaches here as well, but it's more mangroves this side.
Yeah, it's more mangroves this side, on the other side of the factories.
But yeah, when you're going towards the beach, towards Semaphore and Largs, out that way to our left, these suburbs go straight across the peninsula.
Yeah, this is Lefevre Peninsula that we're on.
Yeah.
Port Adelaide River is on the right-hand side of the peninsula.
Right in front of us. Put your hand down.
Sorry, the east-hand side.
We're not. That guy's.
Gulf of St.
They're
Vincent
doing radar
is on
checks
the left.
down through here as well.
Yeah.
The coppers. They're everywhere. This is what Saturdays are like. That's why everyone's going slow. Because they're radar checking everyone. And lovely pine trees in the middle of the road. But a lot of the roads here have islands in them. So yes, this is a big peninsula. But we have to keep watch on the traffic. Right?
Yeah.
So the speed limit through here is 60. I'm doing basically 48, 50 kilometres an hour. And that's what all the traffic's doing, because they just don't want to get bombed, do they?
Yeah.
Hit by the coppers. So I don't know how much business they will do, but they're acting as a deterrent, I guess.
And ultimately that's what they want,
Yeah.
We might call them revenue raisers, but they're not really wanting people to speed, because that causes problems.
I'd love to live down here. I think this is my idea. I like it down here.
I'd love a nice little
There's
bed
our little
sitter
fish and chip shop. I love this fish and chip shop.
Yep, and looks like they're open.
They're open. So we're going to park down here.
Yep, and probably wind up the video
Wind up
then.
the video. This is the old Telstra.
Yeah.
The old exchange.
think it still is an exchange. I
Yeah, it
think.
is. It is. All right. Well, I've been babbling along for, it looks like, an hour and 44 minutes.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm Bridget from Lost in South Oz.
I'm Julie.
If you've lasted this long listening
Thank
to
you.
my babbling, thank you. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Please share the video and like, because it really does help us.
Subscription and notification means you get to hear when we put a new video up.
And you don't have to watch every video, because you
Yeah.
mightn't like railway, you mightn't
Yeah.
like our
Our bike
bike
ones,
videos or our
you know.
history.
Yeah.
But a way you can support us is to make sure you're subscribed, and that supports us. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.